Hello and welcome to the Capital Debate Club Debate 102 Judge Evaluation Lecture. My name is Savon Adeji and I'll be walking you through some of the policies and procedures we have here in the Capital Debate Club League on being a judge. We'll talk about what to do before round, during round, as well as after the round to make sure that you're being the most effective judge possible and really putting your best foot forward when it comes to educating students on the art of public speaking. Now, first, I'd love to talk about what to do before the actual debate round. Now, once the pairings are released, judges will be assigned to their debate rooms. On these pairings, you will see both the teams that you're judging, as well as the room you'll be in, and who's pro and who's con on each side of the debate. That way, that is already decided when you walk into the room. If it's not electronic, you should pick up your paper ballot from the tournament room during the tournament. That'll have your paper ballots there for you to pick up and head to your debates. Please make sure, if this is not an electronic tournament, that you stop by the room and pick up these ballots, or else we cannot start the round until that has happened. Now, you should try your best to arrive at your debate room at least 10 minutes early or before the scheduled start time of your debate. And make sure that you have all 4 debaters ready to go before you get started. It's even okay if you start a few minutes early. During your debate, it is important that judges remember that they must remain as impartial as possible and judge each debate by the performance of the debaters in the round and not any personal bias or ideas they may have regarding the topic. Judges should not leave the debate at any point, as it is your job as a judge to both adjudicate and monitor students during the debate. So it would be a great idea if before the round, all parties, including the judge and student, take a bathroom break so they don't need to do that during the debate. Now, in the round, you will decide based on the speaker points and win or loss who wins the debates. The speaker points we'll get to a little bit later on how you will decide who gets what speaker points, but the wins and losses are based on the performance of the debaters in the round and how well they do at persuading you as a judge on who's won the debate. It is also probably a great idea to take notes during the debate. That way you can keep track of the argumentation of the debaters. Moving on to the speaker point system, each speech of the debate is broken into a point system that must be used by each judge. For example, delivery is worth 10 points total. This encompasses articulation, vocal variety, tone, eye contact, etc. And each of these must be given a point value based on the given criteria. You have delivery, you have support, which encompasses things such as evidence, statistics, logos. All of these are ways that you can adjudicate a student's speaking proficiency and give them a grade that is appropriate for how they spoke. Speaker points are based on a 1 to 10 award system, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. And 50 points are the highest possible score for each individual speech. So for a student that maybe gives a perfect opening speech, meaning their delivery was perfect, it also means that their logos was perfect, their statistics were also perfect, and they had a logical progression of their case, the maximum points they could get would be 50 points for that speech. In a given debate round, since each debater will speak 2 times, a student can get up to 100 points in one debate for absolute perfect speaking. Now, since we believe this is an educational activity and all students have room to grow and progress, it is highly unlikely you will come across a student who deserves a full 100, as there are probably things that they could work on in order to be a better speaker in the debate. Moving on to the different parts of the speech and how to score them. First, we have delivery in the opening speech. You have organization, open and closing, support, and cross-examination. All of these are worth 10 points each for a maximum of 50 points. Moving on to the refutation speeches, you'll be looking for things such as delivery, support, refutation, comparison, and logos. Again, these are worth a maximum of 15 points. Next, we have our defense speeches. And in the defense speeches, you're looking for delivery, support, comparison, logos, as well as coverage for a maximum of 50 points. And lastly, we have our closing speeches for delivery, comparison, pathos, value comparison, and persuasively tying the debate together, also known as storytelling. All of these are also worth 10 points each for a maximum of 50 points. Now, what do you do after the debate? Well, first and foremost, you should shake hands with the debaters if possible. Thank them for debating, as they're going to thank you for judging them. please sit and look over your notes to fill out your ballot. Remember, you will pick up your ballot from the ballot table before entering the room, so you'll have that with you. Make sure you look over your notes closely on who answered which arguments, who did the better coverage on certain arguments, who made their points sound better, who presented them better, who also had the more persuasive points, as all of these things will factor into your decision on who wins the debates. Think about the student speeches and the positives and negatives of each so that you are giving constructive criticism at the end. The method we will use for criticism will be our Oreo method. You should always start off with something positive that the student has done, followed by something that they need to work on, and also include the tools that you believe they should use to work on that, as well as another follow-up of something else that they've done positively. Remember, this is about which student did the better debating, not which student decided on your side of the topic that you personally believe. You must leave feedback for the students that are constructive for them. Remember, this is an educational activity, so we want the students to get the most feedback as possible during the debate tournament. I want to thank you all for attending our Club Debate 102 Judge Evaluation Lecture, and I sincerely hope that this will help you and guide you to giving great decisions after the debate round and also adjudicating the debates fairly and equally. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.